All right, Steve with Rank Valve Forge back again, working on the truck. Kind of getting exhausted working with this. Get exhausted? No. Joke didn't play too well. I know. I suck at the puns, but we are back at Old Rusty working on the exhaust. You can kind of see I'm going to be putting a new muffler in there. Gonna try and get both those mufflers, get that one cut off, get the two mufflers back on, get the turnpipes, get it pointed out from underneath the box out. Hoping on the side it should look okay. I really don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it out. Once I get the exhaust done and all buttoned up and welded up and I'm happy with it, I can start putting the bed planks back on. Try and get all this finished. We can get our filler rod on, or filler pipe in there, get that through the floor, get it so I can fuel it up and actually run it. Now I also got another repair, the next one I'm hoping to maybe do on this video because I don't think it's a bunch of work. I'm gonna see if I can fit it on one video, see how it goes. Tailgate chain, busted last time when I was working on the bumper and stuff like that. Got some new chain here, I'm gonna cut it out, I'm gonna rewrap it, I'm gonna get rid of this hose. I don't like the fact that they used the hose. I think it looked, that's what they all did. Everybody put a hose in there, but what it did, it collected water and it rotted out the chain. So I went to Prince Auto and I found a casing for hydraulic lines. It's like a mesh fabric, and I'm hoping water will get in there, it'll just drain off and it won't sit there, it'll be able to dry, so I shouldn't have any more long-term problems. But I mean, I don't know how long that chain's been there. It's probably been there forever, so I'm probably okay in my lifetime. But I am going to hook up some new chain, nice heavy duty chain, put the mesh on there. It's gonna look good. It's not gonna scratch up my rust, because that's what I'm worried about. Gonna start maybe looking at putting some clips in here, try and get this so I can spring-loaded clips, make it easy. See if I can make a handle system. I think I talked about it last time. More and more I think about it, I like the little wrench idea. I'm gonna make like a handle here so it's a hidden tailgate to get to the gas tank or whatever. I don't haul a lot of stuff in this truck. I don't plan to, but once I get that, get the planks, get all that tied in, the tailgate's done, then we move on into the interior. So, got a surprise. I may be switching to a leather bench. I don't know. I'm not sure how, I don't know if I like the way it fits. Don't know, we're gonna try it. Let's get to the exhaust now. All right, what I did here is I cut the old pipe. This pipe was actually fairly good shape, but I drove it last winter for about 3 weeks in the snow. Got a little extra rust than I had hoped for, but so anyways, cut it straight, cleaned it up, put a clamp and a muffler here. I am gonna weld this, especially on the inlet side. That's where all the noise is. I hate exhaust leaks, drive me nuts. So anyways, put that there, put a clamp on, it's holding it, it's all nice and tight. Got the right amount of flex with the hangers. Let's see what we got here. Put a clamp, I got a new bracket, bolted up to the subframe, put a clamp. I am gonna back weld this stuff too. Why not, right? So, okay, I'm gonna pull the camera out, bear in mind. So then I come with the exhaust like this, right here. Pretty solid, it's not rubbing anything here. I'm probably gonna change the tip on this and I may even sink it in a bit here, so I'm not terribly worried about it. So I may not back weld it just yet until I figure out what I wanna do, but I wanna kinda get the inlet side done. I'll weld it up, that's the ugliest spot anyways. I was thinking of putting it here and stuff, I'm not sure, but I've got a substructure here for my running board, so I put it to the side of it. And there's already, somebody has a dimple here, so I have to think somebody had already planned on this at one point in time, but this will work for now. This will get it going until I can figure out what I want to do with the tip. That'll keep it legal. So, now we gotta go to the other side. Now I gotta transfer that mark over to there. Hard to see. Exhaust down there. We're kind of doing the similar things what we did here. These are bigger mufflers than we had there, so I'm going to cut that one a little longer, get in there, grind it, bevel it, just get the fresh metal, slide the new muffler on, make sure it's at the same length. This has got a nasty kick down, that pipe. So what I want to do is either pie cut it and re-weld it, or to kind of kick it a little more level. That way it'll match, it'll come out the same level as the other one. I put a milk crate under there to hold the muffler at the height that I want. So I'll do that the same with the other muffler, replicate it. Then I'll come with the tailpipe, put the same tailpipe, clean it up. It's gonna look nice and tight. This is the bracket I used above. It's called a swinger bracket, I believe. It's got the little swing on here. I'm gonna lop this off because that just looks messy, but it's on there nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. Bolted up. Yeah, let's do it to the other side too. See if we can tidy it up. This is exhausting. No? Can't say it. Still can't say the joke. Okay. I'll get you. No. All right. I'll bring up the mufflers. These are the mufflers I picked up. Really good. It's a good classic design. Classic muffler, been around for a while. Never mind that. Here's the most important part. Comes with all these stickers for the toolboxes. So definitely gonna have that on the toolbox soon. I got a couple toolboxes. I got 2 mufflers. I got 2 stickers. Yes. Best part of it. Oh, and it comes with a muffler too. So anybody like me, you're gonna appreciate a really, really cool muffler, stickers, and everything. Kids, go slap it on. All right. I feel like I say that all the time, but all right, gonna do it anyways. Got my muffler clamps. Came out positioned pretty good, not bad. What I want to use is, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna take this out, put a fresh hanger in there because I like using a fresh hanger. You know what? I'm gonna remove the hanger. And play around with that stuff. Then I'm gonna put a muffler clamp there, muffler clamp with a hanger there, drill hole, bang. Should be nice and solid. Let's see what do with this. Oh, I love power tools. Nope. Let's get a little bit where I want it. Yeah, that's where I want it. Right on. So that's giving me a nice height with it. It's clearing the frame there. It was a little snug there, so I had to kind of give the muffler a little extra twist. Shouldn't affect anything. I'm gonna put this baby on here. Oh, power tools, love it. Cheers. There we go. Figured this dimpling in the muffler should be strong enough. Got a good clamp on it. Still gonna back weld this stuff too. Okay, got the clamp on here. Again, same thing. I'm gonna give this a trim here and here. Figure out bolt the grinder once, get it done. It's nice, hold it nice where it wants to be. That's perfect. I'm gonna put another clamp on this tail piece. I've got some blocking on the side to hold the exhaust pipe at where I want it to be. Put the clamp on, tighten it. Then I'm ready to do some welding on that. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Got the exhaust all bolted up, clamped up, still gotta weld it, so I'm gonna do it. This is where I want it in the space here. Like I say, I may be cutting this off, put a different tailpipe on. I don't know, gonna see. But, there's the old crotchy mufflers, gone. Instead of some kind of plain Jane stock ones, we've got ourselves some Thrush turbos. Mufflers are in, exhaust in, supported. I'll trim the brackets, I'm gonna do some welding. I think I'm gonna call that it for that project for now. Eventually I may be putting in, like I said, new tailpipes, clean that up. I can do that after the fact, that's not a huge deal. At that point I can close up the box. So I'm gonna weld this up, then I can start putting the panels back on, the wood floor on. Right on, let's go. All right, got it welded up. I am definitely not a welder. It's welded. I'm happy it's sealed up. It looks like crap, but that's okay. The only person gonna see it is gonna be me, but well, I guess everybody else watching the video is gonna see it too, but oh well. So I got a little veered off track on that weld on the top. It's welded on. I did not weld this on, the tip on, but I do have the clamp on holding it, so it's gonna hold it where I want it to be. But like I say, I may put a different tip on there. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Right now, bolted up is good for now. Don't need that piece. Made a little change. Everything's sitting where it needs to be sitting, so I am happy with that. Got my exact gap, location, everything. They both came out the same spot. That's what matters to me right now. Yeah, I guess I'm at the point of putting the blocks back on. Should I put the blocks back on? Actually, not the blocks, the box floor. Oh, I gotta cut these little tabs off. I keep forgetting. I gotta do that right now. I'll do that right now. And then we'll start looking at placing the planks. I don't know. I might need Daryl for that one. I'll see if he's available. If not, I'll do it myself, I guess. I did it originally by myself, so. Anywho, okay, switching gears. Mufflers are all tied in. The exhaust is tied in. I want to be able to start putting the planks back on the box, or the bed floor. So, to make it easier to work, I want to be able to hold this. Last time the chain busted on me. So I've got new chain. I'm gonna reuse the hooks, the factory hooks, but with some carabiners and stuff. We're gonna make, I'm gonna slide a cover on there, try to make it look good. But first we gotta cut off the old stuff, then we'll start putting on some new stuff. So in order to do that, I got my little, easiest way to get rid of the chain. So I don't have to worry about too much sparks and stuff. So I am gonna try and do this over the camera. So hopefully I don't bang the camera, guys. I'm sorry if I do. Look how easy that is. Could have had a smaller pair. That would have been better, but well, where the fun would that be? Garbage. There we go. That's one, so now we got it exposed. This is the old one. I want to be able to cut this one off too. Make sure you guys don't put your fingers in here because this does not care. It will cut your finger off. I do have a smaller set of bolt cutters, but they're in my cabin, so that ain't gonna help. So we're gonna set it with this. I need to get a length of where to cut this chain down, put my carabiner and the hook. So move tiny little. I like the tailgate to be flat. It's nice, and then you get there, you can sit on it. I'll be able to do that. Cut off right here. Let's try some. It's kind of a trial right now, trial by fire. Let's see if I can do. What does that look like? I'm gonna try shorter one more length. We'll shorten it by one length and just see if that makes any difference. I don't know. There we go. Give it a try. Oh, I like that. Way better. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm really nervous with some of these bolt cutters. Give this another cut here, and this should just fall right off. Cut this mesh. The one thing good about this is I'm hoping it's not going to retain water. It may get wet, get saturated, but it will dry off and it won't hold water like the old hoses did. We're going to find out. If it doesn't work, I'll cut it off and try it again. I tried using tin snips to cut it. It's not cut too well. Scissors, let's hope. Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't know if there's a trick to doing this, but I figured if I open it up like this, apply a little bit of heat to it, maybe it's gonna melt the ends. Not my fingers, but melt the ends. And it's not gonna fray. I'm hoping. The reason I'm holding it open like that is so it doesn't stick to itself, is my thought process. If I did that through here to here, maybe I'll just leave it long like that. I really don't know what I'm doing here, and you guys are sure seeing that, and that's not the nature of this video series that I put together. It's about me learning all this stuff. I got more balls than brains, so I will try and see, got my hand. Okay, I'll let that one just kind of cool off a bit. Got this one. I should do something different. Got a better idea. Hang on a second. Let me grab a TIG wire. I've got one right here. I got some TIG wire. I've done a little bit of TIG welding in my day, but I am not a TIG welder either. But again, I'm not afraid to try it out. Yeah, see that? Fish tape. Like this. I'm going to take this off. Let's see if I can get it through. Maybe I can just get it through. You'd think I knew what I was doing. I fooled you guys. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm actually good with that. Maybe it gets a little chafed or whatever. Who cares? Still am looking at doing some kind of latches on the inside to hold it, so I don't have to keep doing this every time. But I should make it from that side. And this should hold it, keep it from chafing all over the place and rattling. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to have the hose to have a spread on it. I have to pull it. I don't know. Looks good. I'm happy with that. It's gonna get dirty and all that stuff. It's gonna blend right in. Yeah, now I can start working on the bed floor. Okay, here we go. Mufflers are done. The gas tank's done. It's wired. It's plumbed. We got the rear end fixed. I think everything underneath here is done that I need to get to right now. I put a little bit of paint on some of this stuff just to tidy it up. I'm not really trying to make a show truck or anything. Maybe a little bit of protection on the metal that I have worked on. I'm gonna put the boards on one by one going across. It's pretty straightforward to bolt on, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt now with this tank, gas tank in the way. But I have left some space here to get the tank out, but for me to actually access the bolts. So I am gonna start from this side, work this way, because the space between the gas tank and the frame here is tighter than there. There's more room there because the way the tank is actually offset with the filler. I wanted the filler where it needed to be. Yeah, so I'm gonna start bolting it up here. This one's gonna be a pain in the butt. Some of these boards got damaged when we pulled them apart. I'm not terribly worried about it. Again, it's not a show truck or anything. I'm not going on any kind of displays with this or any car shows. I might go to some car shows just to have fun, but it's a rat rod. Really trying to keep in with the theme of that. Just having fun. It's, I just like driving the thing. It's just a fun old truck to drive. Okay, I'm gonna start bolting up. Okay, I'm gonna continue bolting this up. I'm gonna get up to the middle board. Then I'm gonna stop, and I've got to cut a hole for my filler neck to come through, and then I can carry on. Okay, couple boards in, or these 3 boards are in, they're tight and they're fastened. This one is just sitting here, but I've got to do my measurements so I can drill a hole saw here. Then I can drop my filler neck in there. Gonna grab a filler neck, show you what I'm working with. Pretty cool. So the gas tank is from a 64, 68 Mustang. The filler's from a 62 to 66 GMC. So I'm gonna try and put these two together with a hose that was provided. So I'm probably gonna have to cut the hose down a bit. That's okay. So I need to figure out what I need for a hole saw. And I can drill 10. So I've got about 2 3/4, but I could keep this below. I can cut this down, put it below. So I need something to cut to this. So a 2.5 inch hole would be right on. So that's what I'm gonna try and figure out. And then I'll put a mark right here where it needs to be. So I'm gonna gently pull this off so I can see what I'm working with here. I am inch. That should be. What did I say is going to cut my hole at? 2.5. This should be. If I measured everything correctly, designed it, which I probably did. Wow, it's right in the middle. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking at the top of my head. That's where I need to be, but before I do that, I gotta make sure I put this back on because I don't want anything in my gas tank that doesn't need to be there. Okay, let me go find a hole saw. Got the hole saw, gonna drill. Said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Hole saws are dangerous. Please take your time when you use the hole saws. I've seen them hurt many people's wrists. I really don't want to hurt mine right now, and I don't want anybody else hurting theirs. So I've got this lined up. I hope that's gonna work. Okay. I'm going to put it on the slope. course, I'm wearing the face shield and I didn't put it down. Not the brightest sometimes, but I think I'm okay. I think a hole should have been a eighth of an inch that way, but I think we're okay. Nothing I can't deal with. Drill out of the way. No problem. Actually, I think it's pretty darn good. It could have probably been about an eighth of an inch that way. I'm not terribly worried about it. That's what we're gonna have here. Let me cut that down. I don't know. Let's get this, gonna get this cleaned up. And yeah, let me clean that up and we'll see what we got. Then I can start bolting that up once that's done, all the way through. All right, what I did, put the hose on here, connected two gear clamps. I ended up cutting this down about 3/4 of an inch just to get a little more peace of mind. So I got two caps. I got a locking gas cap and then I got just a screw-on pipe. I don't know. That looks pretty good to me, but this looks pretty cool too. And that's just both vented caps. Doesn't much matter which one I choose. I can just put this on my thing. That's it. Or I can do manual. It don't matter. I don't know. If you guys have a preference, I'll go with whatever you guys think. Because I don't know. That's a little more work, but it's on. I get rid of that. Done deal. Tighten this board. Go on to the next board, and the boards will be on, and the box will be done. Then I can put some fuel in here, and I can actually run it. I wonder if I should run it first before I go too far. Should be fine. Everything's. I can reach everything. I shouldn't have to pull the gas tank out. So yeah. Okay, let's get the boards back on. Okay, here we are. Got the floorboards in. They're all dirty floorboards, but that's okay. I'll put it back in. Fresh bolts to anchor them down. Should be good. I don't haul anything in this truck, you know, other than maybe a cooler if I'm going to a car show or something like that. I don't really haul anything. Never have, never will. Not the intent of this vehicle. Fords are in, gas tank's in. Gonna leave that here like this. If anybody thinks I should put the locking one on, I'll put it in the comments, and I'll definitely switch it out. I got it, so it doesn't matter. Looks good. Don't want it too shiny, but it's all good. Gotta lock this up and load it up. I should put some fuel in there too. Maybe I'll give it a run. I haven't run it all season yet, so with winter just ending. So. No problem. I get it going. Maybe I think one day I'm gonna change the boards up. I don't know. I don't really. We'll see. Anyways, I got this up here. I could cut it shorter if I choose to. I was thinking of having it below and having a door. I kind of like this. It was a simpler look. So, yeah, gonna lower the truck, get it down. Next step, I gotta do the interior, get the seat back in. I'm gonna patch a few holes in the floor, weld that in, just get rid of weather, paint it. Figure some kind of a cubby behind the seat, but back here, it's all done. Right on. Well, until next time, I'm Steve's Rank File. Click like and subscribe if you found this interesting. Okay, bye.